Hello. Hi. Welcome to Lads Monday. I know. It's Tuesday. But as I explained, I think Sunday, just wanted an extra day just to rest, not having like so many days in a row of streaming. So I was like, you know what? Let's push it this week just to Tuesday. You know, it still works out. It's all good. Before you go to class, I know. Well, it just happened to be when I was available today. And also, it took me like 15 minutes to start stream because I disappeared. I was having trouble figuring out my camera and how to get me to appear on OBS. Because I just disappeared from the world. I don't know. I had to go and like go into the VTube studio settings and like turn it off and turn it back on and do a whole bunch of stuff. But I'm here. My camera works and you can see me. It's all good. I figured it out. So that's why I started a lot late, and I'm so mad because I was literally like, I'm so ready to stream on time today. And then I was setting everything up, had everything pretty much ready, and then I went on OBS. I ceased to exist for a moment. But we fixed it. It's all good. Finally. So that's why we started a little bit late today. But like I said, luckily it wasn't too bad. Figured it out pretty quickly. So thank you, Google. Anyways, it's been a while since we've gone back to the main story for 11 Deepspace. So last time I just continued like the new chapters that came out. But now we're gonna backtrack, so we're gonna go back in time and continue where we left off like weeks ago. I don't even know. It's been a while. So I'll finally continue the main story. I know this coming up section, there's like 3 different routes. So you can choose. I'm gonna do all of them. I think just because he's my boy, we're gonna start with Xavier. It's between Xavier, Zane, and Raphael. So we'll start with Xavier. We'll see how long it takes me to get through him. We might get through him and maybe one other tonight. We'll see. But I'm so excited. Alrighty, goodbye. Thank you for stopping by for a bit. Have fun at class. I'm sure it's a fun time. Be continuing. What was I saying? I guess. Yeah, we'll do Xavier's. See how much of it I get through. I'm very excited. This is what I was saying. I'm excited because I know after this whole section, a certain someone gets reintroduced back into the main story, and I'm excited to read through that on stream again. I've been super enjoying streaming, lads, and just kind of like going through and like revisiting like everything that has happened so far. One, it's like a very good refresher for me. So like when the newer stuff comes out, I'm like, oh yeah, I just reread that and that detail was there. Oh my god. So I'm having so much fun rereading it. Plus, for a lot of it, it's been like over a year since I last read some of these parts. So I'm happy to revisit. Alrighty, without further ado, let's go to the game. As usual, I'll probably be playing a bunch of random stuff and then we'll get into the main story. Okay. Let's turn that off and... Let me lower this because this might be loud. Alrighty. Sippies! Imposter check. Okay, Rune. I'll having a sippy. Let's enjoy Xavier while I have my sippy. and stretch. Big stretch. A good way to start off for stream today. Can always just spend a minute appreciating Xavier. I had to. Every week I'm just gonna say I had to. I love this song. And the choreography. Anyways, let's get... Oh my god, let's see what he's wearing today. Hello? Oh, there it goes. What is Xavier wearing today? I swear to god, no scarf. Okay. He's dressed pretty normal today. Normal outfit. Okay. Ooh. Yes, I will take more gems. And... Oh, photo item, okay. I held off on doing the plushies and everything yesterday. Just so I could do it on stream today. But one thing, I usually try to hold off on logging in until, like, if it's a day I'm gonna stream it. Just because I want to find out what outfit they're wearing on stream. There's been some interesting ones the past couple weeks. I need to know. Has anyone that plays lads... I'm throwing this out into the void. Have they been, like, wearing, like, the scarves, like, a ton? If this reaches someone else that plays lads, please let me know, because I have a scarf curse. No scarf, something's wrong.
What's on your mind?
Finally, something, except sunglasses. But okay, pretty normal today. It's all good. Just walk up close. Oh! I just got reminded of something. I might stream lads again this week. For Raphael's birthday celebration. Now that I think about it. I'll probably have another day.
We're both pretty good at being silent.
I need to... What day was it on? I know it's this week. I did not put that on my schedule. But I'll probably have another lad stream for Raphael. So it's been a while since I've done a birthday celebration stream. Like, for their events and stuff, so... I can't believe I forgot. But I looked and I was like, oh yeah, his birthday event. I completely forgot. Okay, let's do all the... Get all the goodies. And then... Like I always start off, and I'll see about getting some plushies. We'll see what plushies are available. And then we'll go into the main story. But we'll go back in time a bit. So before all the new stuff that I last read. Okay. Okay, but let me see if I can look. New Silas. I might have to get the 4-star, and there's also the Zane one too. What? Looks like he's ice skating. What? Waste of wine? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's exactly where it needs to be. I'm gonna have to get that one. I need to see what that story is. Actually good use. Exactly. Oh, I don't want to go on the event. Okay, I'm gonna exit. I'm saving all of Raphael's stuff. Like all the story stuff. For his birthday. Okay. Oh yeah, his birthday card. So this is the birthday card. They gave us like a free like 10 pool. Did not get it, but then didn't think I would. I probably won't be trying to get it. But very, very nice card indeed. Favorite fox. Hello, Curse of Sloth. Welcome, welcome. Today, a bit different from my last streams. We'll be looking at some pretty dudes. Oh. Let's do this one now. Nothing. Awesome. But I think I have most of these cards anyways from like the standard. Okay. Just telling me about all the events and stuff going on. And then I will get into his birthday stuff at a different time. Cutie, hello, Coffee 2000. Welcome, welcome. Alrighty. Oh. Oh, he just went to sleep. Okay. Thanks for hanging out. This is like the most Xavier though. He's just EP all the time. I'm Chi. Time. For plushies. Okay. I am like working on trying to like 100% all of Xavier's plushies. So it's a little bit on. Sippies. Cougars need their eat. No. Okay, Sippy. Actually, let me sit up. I'm like all scrunched up right now. How do we get you to play Resident Evil? I will consider it. I've actually never played any of them, so... Shrimp posture, no. See, this is why we have the redeem. Maybe. Well, someday. I will definitely consider playing through them. Okay, I need the little alien dudes. Mushroom! Oh my god, they're so cute! I don't remember these ones. These are new. Little mushroom chicks. Okay. Then... I need these little alien dudes, but they're so hard to get. And then those ones. Pumpkin and pineapple. Honey. Sealy. Okay. Let's do standard. Okay.
Let's just wait. Who will go first?
Me.
Sure.
Little alien dude. Oh my god, these ones are like the hardest to get. This isn't even the one I want. But I think chances of me getting the other ones go up if I grab one of these. Don't fall. Don't do it. Yay! Let's get the mushroom. Little mushroom dudes. They are very rigged. Especially in this game, sometimes they completely like glitch out and like just throw your plushie out, or like somehow the plushie just phases through. Even in the game, they're rigged. Right now it's not too bad. They're so cute.
Left at home?
Look at how cute the plushies are.
You might as well buy a claw machine. I'll be happy.
Like, this game knows me too well. They got me as soon as they're like, you like plushies? Well, you can collect them in game. Sold. Why you eepy?
This place seems a bit more crowded. Are there any plushies that who will go first?
Actually, will he still be eepy? After...
Sure.
what I know happens in the last chapters that just came out. Oh my god! This one. I better get you. No. Oh no, this one's gonna be hard. Plushies and husbandos say less. Exactly. I gotta get this one. Oh no. Capybara plushies. Have they added Capybara yet? I don't know. I don't think so. At least, not from memory. I don't remember if they've had a Cappy yet. Did I get it? Oh my gosh. Don't fall. Yes! I got a new one! been trying to get these. Those ones are so rare, and I've been trying to get them for a long while. I think I have one more pumpkin, or one, not a pumpkin, one more Mr. Beanie to get. Because I know there's an achievement. You get all the little alien dudes. All like the enemy ones. Little mushroom ones are so adorable though.
Our luck was... well, most likely. Did you? Well...
Skipping through that. I've heard this dialogue too many times. Yay, we got the pineapple one. Now I just need the pumpkin one and I should be done. Yeah, let's do Fun Wheel again. Last try.
The Wheel of Fortune has been... You want to go first? Good luck.
Exactly. As soon as there's a rare one in there, it's like the weakest claw ever. Okay, which ones are in here? I have all of these ones. I'm gonna get this blue one, it's cute. Let's get another one of these ones. Actually, let's have Xavier go, since... Or not. None of the new ones are in here. Okay, cool. Last week he kept refusing to play. Okay. I'll let him finish it off. Get a shroomlet. Give me another one. Oh, let's see. Yay, he got one. I usually don't let him play because he really sucks. Should I give you dolls and huggy wuggy plushies? I'm good. I'm good. How long it took me to run away from him. Yeah, get a bunny. Sure, that one. Okay. I just love the idea of us just like frantically smacking his arm. I don't know. No. Not a yes. No, thank you. I took too long trying to get away. And you were using your evil... You look so sad. I love the face they make when they mess up. Okay. Is he using his evil again? Yeah, he is. Ooh, cool, he's using it twice. I don't like dolls. No, thank you. Xavier. 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 That wasn't even close. I'm disappointed. Okay. Does it on purpose? Yeah. It's not gonna... Oh? Okay, somehow grabbed it. Okay.
That's enough for now. The process was a tough one, but the results, we added new members.
Okay. Let's see. Any new kitty cards? No. Let me just get one of these. No more new kitty cards. Let's choose Silas then. Let me get the little coin. I gave up on playing kitty cards. I played it way too much in the beginning, and now I'm just like, I can just skip it. But there's still like a couple of the achievements I haven't gotten that I'm like, I'll leave that next, and the next time I skip again. Whatever. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, I have 6. Okay. Well, let's use all of them. Got a new one. I like to do these because it does give you a lot of affinity. Okay, another new one. I'm very close to 120. One more. Ooh. What did I just say? I'm very close to 120. Oh, we got new decoration stuff for his room. I have not done Silas's room yet. Or I think I started it, but I haven't like gotten too much into it. But now I got some more stuff to add. Cool. And also, now we have a video call. Let's go check out the video call. Grab those.
Oh, you actually picked up. You
Yeah?
told me yesterday, multiple times, that you'd be on a plane by now and unable to take any calls.
It was delayed.
Why am I calling? Take a guess. Yeah, it was on purpose. You hunters sure have keen instincts. What's going on with the lit up sign behind you? I'm guessing the airline has a new
Behind me?
product. It's a shop you can bring on to the plane.
Wait, where am I?
I'm wrong.
Oh, I'm out
And
shopping.
I don't know why you're at the airport when you're supposed to be sleeping on a plane.
Don't worry about it, Silas.
Threat. If you hang up, no one will be there to listen to you cry about missing the plane. I'm not making fun of you, no. What time is your flight now? It'll be a while then. So, what are
Oh
your
yeah, it
plans?
is delayed. I was right, okay.
I thought you were going to hang up. Now you want to chat some more?
I thought we just completely lied and we're like
What do you
not
want
even
me
at an
to
airport.
Are you sure you didn't miss your flight because you were excited about
Oh,
today and
never mind. Did I
couldn't
miss the
sleep?
flight?
That's the reason you called me last night.
I can't sleep though.
Listening to me sing gave you nightmares. That's why you couldn't get out of bed this morning.
Oh my god.
All right then.
Damn.
It's all my fault. So what are you going to do to punish me? I'll remember what you said. The flight's been moved up to an earlier time? Yeah, I heard the announcement. I have nothing else to do at the moment. We can hang up when you board.
Oh, yay.
I'm more patient now. My patience has its limits, sweetie.
Sweetie.
But it's more than enough to keep you company.
Ooh, what'd I get? Impatient? As a title? Okay. Is this phone on a tripod? I guess so. An Annabelle plushie and Huggy Wuggy plushie? No, thank you. I'm good. Give me like a cute capybara, a cute kitty, a cute puppy, a cute bunny. Nothing that'll come out and kill me, please. No. I just was busy talking to Silas in the moment, okay? What do you say? Okay, anything else? Let's see. Oh yeah, that's just the new title. Got it. Punish Silas. Yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking of a certain card. Okay. Oh wow, that's where we left off to our yesterday. Okay, we're at prologue to tomorrow. Okay. So for this one, this is where we left off. So we just left the N109 zone, which is where we met Silas. And had all that shenanigans happen for the first time we meet him in the story. And then we come back to Lincoln City, and they're like, what happened to you the past, like, few days, weeks? How long it was? I forgot how long she was in N109 zone. And we're like, we weren't in the, no, we weren't doing anything. Nothing. Totally wasn't, with the criminal that you guys are mostly after. Totally wasn't hanging out with him at his house at all. Nope. And then he's like, basically revealed the people closest to me probably were the ones that were the ones kind of behind what had happened to Granny and Caleb when they went kablam, and just kind of learned more insight on that. In some more shenanigans there. And then we come back, and then they're like, okay, we need to get some more protocores of like these very special protocores. And that's where we're at now. So the story splits up into 3 different sections. We have Xavier, Raphael, and Zane. So these all take place at the exact same time. So it's like whatever route you pick, that's what actually happens. But I will be reading through all 3. And then we get into the one I'm most excited for after. Since it's on top, we will start with Xavier. Let's go. Oh no. Why is the story so filled with so many feels and things happening? Okay, it's not too bad. I might get through maybe 2, maybe 3 of them. Well, we'll see. We'll see how long it takes. Okay. Let's pick up with where we left off with Xavier. Okay. The sound of footsteps reverberates, a hollow echo upon the marble floor. Looking up, Zane once again sees that familiar silhouette of the girl. Never mind, we're doing Zane's story. Just kidding. I thought the moon one would start with Xavier, but okay. Never mind. Let's do Zane's story. In the quiet hospital corridor, its walls grayish blue and dimly lit by incandescent lights, only the girl stands bright and resolute. Good, Zane. Yearning to call out to her, yet incapable of making a sound, he has no choice but to quicken his pace. He runs after her. Yet at that moment, terrifying black crystals erupt from the surrounding walls.
No. Stop.
Without warning, the entire space distorts. Those sharp spikes hurtle towards the girl's throat. Panicking, she turns to face him. As their eyes meet, her lips quiver in despair, softly whispering broken, desperate sounds. Zane, Zane. Don't know who this girl is. Zane? Zane? Inside Oxa's rehabilitation center, Zane suddenly opens his eyes. He is in a sleeping pod, and his unfocused gaze slowly adjusts. Did you have another nightmare?
Yes.
Rubbing his temples, he sits up. In his eyes is a reflection of my concerned expression.
Don't worry. Lying down in a large box with eyes staring at me. If I could sleep well with that happening, then you'd actually have something to worry about.
Hey, I care about you, and what else am I supposed to do? Someone hasn't gotten a good night's sleep ever since he returned from Mount Eternal. He also keeps using nightmares as an excuse. After returning from Mount Eternal 2 months ago, Zane's health hasn't been good. It's gotten to the point where he can't sleep at all. However, he doesn't talk about what happened in the Arctic. His recurring nightmare is the only thing he willingly shared with me. He's still have a business trip next week. At this rate, the doctor might end up collapsing before his patients.
Even if I collapse, there will always be another doctor to take over. No matter what.
Press my finger against his lips as a warning. No matter how many doctors there are, they're for other people. My doctor is right here in front of me.
All right. I'll be careful and stay alive.
Should I be flirting with my doctor? Is this... I don't know if this... Well, it's fine. Don't let my worries be a burden on you. I think you started having nightmares after I gave you that crystal fragment from the N109 zone. Zane takes his coat from the coat rack beside the wall. Together, we enter the corridor.
They aren't connected, so don't overthink it. It's just a coincidence. Speaking of which, there's been progress with the analysis of that crystal.
Is it related to protocore syndrome?
At the moment, I've developed a hypothesis based on the data. I'll share the details with you once there are conclusive results.
Stepping into the elevator, I pressed the button for the ground floor. Zane's reflection appeared on the closed doors. The dark circles under his eyes, underlining a deeper wariness. Makes enough money. I mean, it's true.
Since I can't sleep, I might as well be productive with my time.
We do know Zane canonically has a very fancy car in this game. So it's not that doctors can't treat themselves, they don't actually want to be treated. I ordered some milk for you. It'll be delivered to your place and should help you sleep. Also, the hypnotic music.
Are you referring to the lullaby playlist? Did you forget how old I am?
Just trying to help as a normal hunter. You don't have to listen to me, Dr. Zane.
Since I am your one and only doctor, I should listen to you.
Step out of the elevator, my watch begins to ring. Someone's calling me. I gesture to Zane and then move to the side to answer it. Captain Jenna.
Hey, are you available right now? We've detected beta protocurve activity in a certain location.
Captain Jenna! I love her. After a brief explanation, Captain Jenna quickly ends the call.
Why are you frowning? Did something happen?
My mission got an update. I need to check in with Captain Jenna, so I might not be able to have dinner with you. Oh no. Scroll down. No!
Don't run just yet.
Yeah?
I'll drive you there.
Okay! Alrighty. Captain Jenna. I mean, can she be like the next Lee? Just saying. Just saying. Upon arriving at the association, I find Alpha Team's office engulfed in silence. Only Jenna stands before the control desk. Her gaze is fixed on a few zoomed-in photos that are being projected.
Perfect timing. Let's look at these together.
She waves her hand, and those photos are pushed towards me. As I approach to get a closer look, it becomes evident that a distinct figure appears in every picture. The figure is also marked with conspicuous colors, which shows traces of beta protocurve. All of them are from the same wanderer.
Yes, including this morning. Andrew has found its traces 5 times. Beta protocurve activity was detected in every instance.
That means it's related to an ether core.
It could very well be carrying one, or an ether core fragment.
Another screen comes into view, showcasing an array of data and information, and positioned at the center is a blurred image of a wanderer.
This wanderer can move by distorting space, and we haven't captured a complete image of it yet. However, the Intel department made a discovery. In areas where it did appear, many patients with protocore syndrome have fallen into a coma. Some even go into shock.
My gaze then falls on the left side of the screen. The hex reads, Location, Chansha City.
I'll be heading to Chansha City next week.
Chansha.
There are a few patients with a severe case of protocore syndrome, so they require Oxo Hospital's assistance for their treatment.
Okay. That's where Zane's going. These patients, as Zane mentioned, might actually be victims of this wanderer.
Right now, we suspect there's a connection between these 2 incidents. We could start looking into those patients. And it just so happens that Oxo Hospital will send a medical team to Chansha City next week.
Yeah. Captain, I would like to make a request. Let me join the medical team as a hunter escort to investigate the wanderer.
Your request has been approved. Our Chansha branch has also started its own operation. Your mission is to confirm whether or not there are signs of an ether core. You can contact us anytime if you need help. We'll be there to offer whatever assistance we can.
Understood. I'll be careful. As I leave the association, Zane's figure appears in the distance. He's impatiently waiting by the road. Just as I'm about to walk over, a massive bouquet of white roses suddenly appears and engulfs my vision.
Miss, I've heard so much about you. It's an honor to finally meet you in person.
And you are?
I'm sorry. I almost forgot that this is our first meeting. But you should have already received my business card a few days ago, along with the flowers.
Oh. Man has a gentle gaze, as if to be friendly. He extends his other hand towards me.
I'm Carter, from Xander Sciences.
I recall seeing a business card that had mysteriously appeared on my desk not too long ago. It was accompanied by attention-grabbing deliveries as well. Oh, those are from you.
Thanks to your efforts in apprehending those protocore merchants, Xander Sciences was able to recover a valuable batch of protocores. Many patients were saved as a result. Naturally, I wanted to express my gratitude. I wonder if you'll do me the honor of having dinner with me, miss?
She already has plans for tonight.
Ooh. Little jelly. A hand pushes away the bouquet. Zane then pulls me to his side, and he moves to stand between me and Carter. Newly. God, no. Upon seeing Zane's face, Carter's expression noticeably darkens.
What a coincidence, Zane. It's been such a long time since we last saw each other. Why don't the three of us have dinner together? My treat.
My gaze quickly shifts from Carter's smile to Zane's indifferent eyes. I sort of understand what's going on. I'm sorry, Mr. Carter. The association strictly prohibits hunters from accepting dinner invitations for work purposes.
Let's go.
Just as I'm about to turn around, the bouquet blocks my path again. Dude.
Miss, I understand there are rules about not having dinner, but the flowers didn't do anything wrong, right?
Before I have the opportunity to decline, Zane swiftly takes the white roses. Glances at them, and with a blank expression, he gives the roses back to Carter.
They're much appreciated. Unfortunately, there's no room for them in my car.
He's like, my car. Okay.
Miss Hunter?
With Zane holding my arm, I leave. Carter persistently follows us.
Actually, I'm here to give you a reminder. The outside world isn't as safe as Lincoln. Be careful when you're traveling.
Okay. Very, very sus, dude. Zane!
Seatbelt.
Zane turns the steering wheel and the car joins the stream of flowing traffic. That guy seems to know you pretty well. Are you acquainted with him? In Xander Sciences, I feel like I've heard that name from somewhere. Raymond! Oh my god.
Your colleague praised you, saying there are things only the two of you can do. I'm very curious now. Xander Sciences will provide you with the best staff, the best lab, and even the best treatment.
That was from, like, the very beginning. Person Raymond mentioned when we were at his place. That's Carter, right? Yeah, the one with Zane there.
That's it. The paths we're walking are completely different.
You two aren't like-minded from what I can tell. I also feel like he's a bit suspicious. That's exactly what I said. I was like, he's very sus. A little suspicious. It was obvious he didn't show up to invite me to dinner, and I can see you're very cautious around him. Is there bad blood between you two? You can tell me about it.
It's not interesting.
Zane has Zane has bad blood with someone, and he's very wary of him. Isn't that interesting already?
The fact that he gave you roses is more than enough to put me on high alert. But when he told you to be careful while traveling, I doubt that was a simple, friendly reminder.
Just as I'm about to tell Zane about my trip, I think twice. I shake my head and smile. Maybe Carter was annoyed by how we were ignoring him. That's why he tried to scare us. Zane glances at me, a hint of amusement in his eyes. He doesn't say anything else about this topic. 3 days later, at Lincoln Airport. Oh, Grayson! In the bustling airport lounge, Grayson is stunned. Several seconds pass before he finally blinks.
escort this time.
Pleased with Grayson's reaction, I can't help but imagine what expression Zane will have when he sees me later. Like, surprise, Zane. What a coinky dink. We're going to the same place. Wow. Move closer to him and shake my plane ticket at him. What's that expression? Do you feel relieved, or are you even more anxious?
Do you want to know the truth?
While Grayson's tone sounds lighthearted, a subtle tinge of concern appears on his expression.
They say the hospitals are doing an academic exchange, but in reality, we're going there to help them. Why else would they send such a large team, or even request a hunter escort for that matter?
Having Zane fly all the way there, the situation must be pretty bad.
Actually, the main problem is with one of the patients.
Grayson lowers his voice and leans in closer.
His biopsy results show that the crystals in his heart have a certain shape and structure that's different from the ones you'd see with protocore syndrome. Also, when he was admitted to the hospital, he caused a metaflux burst.
As if worried I wouldn't believe him, Grayson takes out his phone and shows me a video.
My friend who works at Chansha Hospital sent me this. All the flux stabilizers in the ER went down. It was a mess.
In the video, the sounds of alarm fills the air and the lights flicker uncontrollably. Despite the shaky and blurred footage, the chaotic nature of the scene is unmistakable. An abnormal heart, a sudden burst of metaflux, a picture begins to form in my mind, something strangely familiar.
Thankfully, no wanderers showed up, but it's strange considering how high the fluctuation index was.
Fluctuation index only tells us the chances of a wanderer appearing. It's not guaranteed. But given the nature of the energy fluctuation, it's weird not a single wanderer appeared. Watch the video again to search for anything I might have missed. Is the metaflux a result of the patient being exposed to that wanderer and the beta of protocurve? Grayson, do you mind showing me the other documents related to this?
Sure. What would you like to see?
You shouldn't make assumptions when things are still uncertain.
Hello. As Grayson and I lean in, a hand suddenly appears between us. Grayson is slightly nudged to the side. Oh my god, he like pushed him out of the way. Zane? In one smooth motion, the hand takes the phone, turns off the screen, and then places it back in Grayson's hand.
Chansha Hospital was built a long time ago. It's not uncommon for their flux stabilizers to experience malfunctions. As for the patient's biopsy results, they need to be further analyzed along with other reports. It's too early to jump to any conclusions.
I lock eyes with Zane. He stands before me with one hand resting on the handle of his suitcase. Good morning, Dr. Zane. I hold up a paper bag. Do you want a black tea cake or an egg sandwich? You can only choose one.
I'll have the cake.
Of course. He has a very big sweet tooth. He loves sweets. That's like Zane's thing.
Did you arrive at the airport early to buy breakfast?
When did I ever say that? I retrieve my suitcase from behind a chair and proudly present my ID as a hunter escort to Zane. Surprise! Contrary to my expectations, I see no traces of astonishment in Zane's expression. Instead, he calmly hands me a hot latte. He knew.
Have you ever thought about who approved and signed your escort application and delivery request?
Yummy. I want a latte. The flight takes several hours. Eventually, the plane lands at Chansha Airport. Boarding the shuttle sent by Chansha Hospital, the medical team immediately heads to their destination. The chief of surgery, his hair already starting to gray, exchanges pleasantries with Zane before quickly delving into a discussion about the patient.
They're on ECMO. After the open heart surgery, adhesions began to develop. And this morning, we saw the crystals spreading. They're very close to the lungs now.
Then we'll have to perform surgery as soon as possible.
Zane quickly flips through the patient's medical record while putting marks on the paper.
Crystal extraction is already a complex procedure. Those adhesions, we're worried the patient won't be in a stable condition while under anesthesia.
This is our only option. We must perform the surgery. Let's reassess the patient's health and proceed once his physical condition allows it.
Few hours later, the surgical lights are turned on in the operating room. The rhythmic sounds of medical equipment reverberate. Led by Zane, a team of medical staff focuses on the surgery at hand. The observation room is filled with people, and their gazes are fixed on a large screen. On it, a pair of hands uses a scalpel to meticulously remove tiny crystals.
Clear the view.
Oh, it's Zane in the full scrubs. After ensuring there's no unusual activity, I make my way back to the glass.
Dr. Zane is brave for taking on such a risky case.
Captain Willow.
We meet again.
During my previous visit to Chansha City, we worked together. After exchanging formalities, she showed me the updated data. In a matter of seconds, a record of a wanderer's recent activities appear on my watch's built-in 3D map. Managed to traverse the entire city in 5 minutes? Never seen a wanderer move that fast before. Captain Jenna said there's no clear image of the wanderer yet. Do you have any new leads?
We did some comparisons. Aside from the protocorps not aligning, the Wanderer closely resembles Mist.
Mist? Okay. But if you look at all the data, the traits this wanderer exhibits are different from the Mist I've seen.
Yeah. I don't know what got into it, and how it managed to hide so well.
Perhaps the ether core made it mutate or something? Suddenly, discussion erupts next to us. It draws mine and Willow's attention to the screen. A scale-like tiny crystal is slowly being peeled away from the edge of a blood vessel. Ooh.
Surgeons have some steady hands, huh?
That crystal! It's exactly like the one on the monsters in the N109 zone. Zane must have noticed it too. Regaining my composure, I immediately look at him. Under the surgical cap, his eyes remain calm and focused. He continues with the procedure until the crystal is placed onto the surgical tray.
Does it look all right on the ultrasound? Yes, it came up. Any bleeding? No. Let's wrap it up.
Plaza erupts throughout the observation room and relief washes over me. However, I feel a strange, unusual tremor in my chest. Something is rapidly expanding. Metaflux! The alarm from the flux stabilizers resounds throughout the entire operating room. Captain Willow and I exchange a look and immediately get to work. She starts evacuating the spectators while I run to the intercom. Zane, a wanderer is about to appear. You need to move.
Dr. Zane, the patient's blood pressure is dropping. Increase the adrenaline to 0.1 micrograms.
The alarm becomes louder. I immediately pull out my gun and aim at the area where the energy fluctuation has peaked. Faint energy fluctuation dissipates, yet the tremors I feel in my chest show no signs of subsiding. Zane, you need to leave or else it'll be too late.
The patient's vitals are unstable. Moving them isn't feasible right now.
Through the glass, Zane looks up at me, his gaze as calm as ever.
Can you suppress the accumulating metaflux with your evil?
I meet Zane's gaze that carries a subtle attempt to comfort me. My attention turns to Grayson and the others who are visibly worried. They wait for my response. Do my best.
Give me 5 minutes. Let's continue.
Dang. At least these ones are a bit shorter. So I think I should be able to get through them. Oh. Using my Evo on the flux stabilizers, I successfully buy the necessary time for Zane to finish suturing. When the surgery ends, the metaflux suddenly dissipates as if what happened earlier was an illusion. Other medical staff will handle the follow-up procedures. I change out of my sterile suit. Just as I'm catching my breath, Zane pulls me into the lounge where no one's around.
Give me your left hand. I'll do a quick evil examination.
Zane sits down a metal tray, picks up a cotton ball soaked in medicine, and begins to disinfect my hand. I'm fine. I might have overdone it, but my use of evol is better than before.
While that is how you feel, I suggest waiting for the results and listening to what your primary care physician has to say. Also,
Cool sensation emanates from the palm of my hand as he holds my fingers. He applies patches to each one.
you should be well aware that the metaflux earlier wasn't something an ordinary wanderer could generate.
You knew since the beginning.
Don't tell me you actually believed I thought you were a hunter escort whose sole purpose is to protect us.
Of course. You and Dr. Noah have known of the existence of ether cores for a while now. Straightening my posture, I start thinking. You noticed it during the surgery, right? The crystal was very similar to the sample I gave you. I'm almost 100% sure the wanderer that attacked this patient is related to the ether core. It's possible the ether core made those monsters in the N109 zone transfer into their current state.
Not necessarily.
The examination machine beeps. Zane observes the fluctuating numbers displayed on the screen as he continues to speak.
The ether core shouldn't be what's causing the mutations. Your heart's integration with one is a perfect example. Given the extent of the mutation you've described, I'm more inclined to believe that someone attempted to be smart, but ended up failing in the process.
Are you saying someone is responsible for the appearance of those monsters and this patient's condition?
I'm merely speculating. Don't forget, in this world, many forces covet the ether core. You haven't met all of them yet.
You're right.
All is well.
Machine beeps, which indicates the end of the examination. Zane carefully removes the patches from my hand and puts them away. In the quiet room, the second hand of the wall clock moves quietly, plucking the faint light enveloping us. I can't help but yawn. I told you I was fine. If I have to say there's a problem, then I'm feeling a little tired now.
Watching the surgery must have been boring.
Not at all. It's actually my first time seeing you perform surgery. You look cool. Taking a paper bag from the table, he settles on one side of the couch. He grabs a sandwich and pulls it apart with his clean hand.
The hospital cafeteria is closed. We'll have to make do with what's available to us.
While the chaos has subsided, the persistent scent of disinfectant lingers in my nostrils. While my body is tired, my mind is still excited. Decide to direct my excess energy to the surgeon himself. Weren't you listening to me before? Someone said he'll learn to accept compliments from others.
I accept your compliment.
Sandwich bread is already flat and no longer looks appetizing. The finesse of a seasoned chef, Zane lifts the bread and removes the greasy bacon. He then proceeds to discard the wilted lettuce, leaving only the ham slices, red cabbage, and shredded pork that have withstood the test of time. Today will be very memorable for me. Not only did I see you perform surgery for the first time, but I also had the privilege of observing a sandwich undergo surgery.
I've just removed the parts that experienced excessive nutrient loss and would have impacted digestion.
Is nutrition one of the things you research? Is there anything Dr. Zane can't master?
I have to admit that when it comes to accepting compliments, I'm not very good in front of you. But I suppose there's a chance for you to teach me in person.
Looking at me with a meaningful expression, Zane places the surgery-affected sandwich into my hand. He then pulls out his phone. Baffled, I lean in and watch as Zane taps on a message notification. He opens up a new medical team group chat, which was created earlier today. Grayson has shared a group photo there where the medical staff, their smiles tinged with weariness, hold glass vessels that are visibly cracked. Were these cracked by the energy I couldn't contain when I lost my target?
You overdid it, yes. But the medical staff said you're the most surprising hunter they've ever seen.
Embarrassed, they sheepishly laugh. I quickly shift my attention to eliminating the sandwich. Eating a Sammy. Before Zane can speak, his phone abruptly starts ringing.
Hello?
Upon hearing the voice on the other end, Zane freezes. Surprise appears on his face.
The patient woke up?
Let's move on. Did a surgery on a Sammy. Yeah. When Zane, Grayson, and I arrive at the entrance to the ICU, a nurse approaches us.
Do you know why he regained consciousness so quickly?
We're not sure. He shouldn't have woken up already. Look at this, Dr. Zane. All his vital signs are improving.
Zane and Grayson change into sterile suits and enter the ward. I wait outside.
Can you hear me? Do you remember where we are? Look at my finger.
I really wasn't expecting him to save the patient.
You.
At death's door.
Mr. Carter?
Hello. We meet again, miss.
The sudden appearance of Carter, I cautiously step to the side. However, he greets me with a smile. Raises both of his hands.
Don't get the wrong idea. I wasn't following you. This patient happens to be an important client of Xander Sciences. After hearing about the incident, I decided to pay him a visit.
You weren't there when he was in critical condition. I don't think he's that important to you. No. He is not back.
What do you mean?
God, imagine plot twist. This guy is the next Lee. I'm gonna. No, thank you. He leans against the wall and casually looks at the glass door.
If it weren't for Xander Sciences, his fragile heart would have stopped a long time ago.
Okay, but look at him now. He's clearly not doing okay.
What we're
Just
pursuing
saying.
is far more stunning and ambitious than these petty solutions.
Is that so? Observing my indifferent reaction, Carter furrows his brow. A hint of disappointment appears on his face.
Aren't you curious about the kind of work we're doing?
I'm not. Shakes his head and his usual pretentious smile graces his face again.
It's okay. You'll be
Sippies.
interested someday.
2 sippies. Okay. Actually need some sippies. Because been reading a lot. You are so sus.
After all, only Xander Sciences can provide answers to the questions about your heart.
More sippies. Okay. Frowning, I suppress the urge to ask more. I redirect my attention back to the ward.
Hey, Dr. Zane wants you inside.
Grayson hurriedly walks out and hands me a sterile suit.
Excuse me, this is the ICU. For the patient's sake, we kindly request that unrelated individuals leave.
Nice, Grayson. Having no intention of paying any more attention to Carter, I change into the sterile suit and enter the room. See ya, Carter. Man lying down on his bed has his eyes half open. His voice is weak, yet infused with tangible excitement.
I'm back. I'm back.
All his vital signs appear to be normal. However, under normal circumstances, a person wouldn't recover this quickly.
As Zane talks, he directs a meaningful look at me.
More anomalies may occur. Stay on your toes.
Acknowledging his warning, I nod. I move to the bed and introduce myself and state the purpose of my visit, and then proceed to ask questions. Davis, you said you're back? Where were you?
It trapped me. I couldn't get out. It was like a nightmare. I couldn't wake up.
Nightmare. Turn on my watch and pull up a picture of Mists. When you say it, do you mean this?
Yes. It was that thing.
Okay, so it looks like a mist for sure.
Inside of me. But it wasn't.
Okay. Suddenly, the vital signs monitor starts beeping loudly. The man on the bed begins convulsing as if something started choking him. Metaflux! Zane! I quickly pull out my gun and sense a more intense fluctuation. It surges and engulfs the entire room instantly.
Grayson, transfer the patient to another room and prepare for resuscitation.
Oh my god. Unexpectedly, a rift appears and reveals the shadowy figure of a wanderer. Moving myself to the front of the bed, I point my gun at the wanderer. However, it disappears in the blink of an eye. A second later, it materializes like a phantom in another location.
Hey, behind you.
Evading its slash, I aim my gun at the center of the fluctuation. However, a tremor overwhelms my chest. I barely feel any pain, only a dense, white fog surges before me and obscures my vision. The ward dissipates as if my surroundings are transferring into another realm. The last thing I see is Zane rushing towards me. Zane, watch out. Ooh. Verse 7. Feels as though my body is plummeting into a thick fog. The sensation of weightlessness threatens to push my heartbeat out of my chest. Amidst the chaos, I muster all the strength to find something, anything to hold on to. My feet touch solid ground. My surroundings become clear. Bathed in dim, feeble light, a long corridor appears before me. It remains hidden in the mists. Am I at a hospital? No. Feel a faint tremor in my chest. A familiar energy fluctuation surges with the mist. It drags me somewhere. This fluctuation is from my ether core. I'm probably in the Wanderer's protofield. Pew pew fumble, no. So, I'll try my best. That, like, put me in some protofield thing. I will not die to monsters this time. Not like Repo, man. As I stand in empty space, the sound of approaching footsteps reaches my ear. Turning around, I notice a dark figure. Zane? An onslaught of sharp ice crystals materialize around me. They're ready to pierce my heart. Ooh. The ground beneath me disappears, and I find myself falling into a sense of weightlessness again. As I float in this void, blurred lights and sounds rush past me like an avalanche. Within the boundless darkness, it's as if a pair of hands is gently lifting my tired soul. I struggle to open my eyes. After feeling my steady heartbeat for several seconds, I sit up on the bed.
You're awake.
By the floor-to-ceiling window stands a figure wearing black clothing. He turns around. Behind him are dilapidated buildings in the sunset's tender light. Zane? Figure takes another step, his appearance nearly overlapping with the dark figure I had seen before. I move back.
How are you feeling?
After hesitating for a moment, I reach out and touch his cheek. Trace his eyebrow and contours of his face. I recognize the features I know so well. In the silence, he remains motionless. He just looks at me. I'm fine. I think I just had a dream. Perhaps it's the influence of the protofield that caused me to have those strange illusions. Shaking my head to clear my thoughts, I shift my focus to the room. The cracked grayish-white walls enclose a space where a sofa, holographic screen, refrigerator, and various functional home appliances exist in close proximity. Looks like the home of someone who struggles with living a normal life.
Do you remember what happened in the ward?
The wanderer that suddenly appeared, the tremor in my heart, and Zane running towards me. Memories gradually find their way back to my mind. Are we still in the wanderer's protofield?
Yes.
Interesting, okay. Following Zane's gaze, I get up from the bed and join him in looking out the window. As the final remnants of twilight vanish, the city stands before us under a light blue sky. Its desolation is evident. This place is a rusted skeleton of its former self. And although it's faint, the energy fluctuations around us are similar to an ether core's. This wanderer's protocore must possess an ether core's energy. But in my dream, it's as if the chill from those ice crystals still lingers in the air. I grip my arms more tightly.
You're awake now. Remember that whatever you dreamt about was only a dream.
Okay. Okay. Blanket is draped over my shoulder. I reach out, but he walks away before I can touch him. Zane opens the refrigerator, revealing a collection of peculiar bottles, mysterious liquids, and a jar half filled with chocolate. After opening the jar, he offers a few pieces to me. Packaging unexpectedly fancy. I'm not hungry.
According to my perception of time, you've been unconscious
2
for
days!
2 days.
Eh?
If you don't eat or drink something, I'm afraid you won't have the energy to find the Wanderer.
Scent of chocolate saturates the air and ignites my appetite. What if the Wanderer launches a surprise attack while we're resting? Despite my words, I find myself sinking into the worn-out couch. I unwrap the chocolates with Zane. I look up and my gaze falls upon a vibrant green of a desk. On a desk, its flower pot with a jasmine in it. Sticks out like a sore thumb in this desolate world. While the branches and leaves retain their green hue, the stem has already started to wither. So we've been in the protofield for 2 days then. With Zane? Is it normal to see jasmines in Wanderer's protofield?
What are you implying?
The patient who was attacked by the Wanderer fell into a nightmare. They were trapped in their own dream. In other words, the environment we're currently seeing as the protofield must also be a manifestation of someone's dream. I don't remember seeing anything here. This is your dream. Oh, so this is your dream?
Are there any comments you'd like to make about it?
Even in a world as broken as this, chocolate still exists. I expected nothing else from you.
Shouldn't you be saying something like, "Thank goodness it's Zane's dream. We can still eat chocolate."
I'm happy. I want choco. Zane, who is wearing nothing but black clothes, appears somewhat strange. Maybe this is how he sees himself in his dreams.
I have dreamt of this place. However, the jasmine hasn't wilted yet, and the world itself isn't in such a dilapidated state.
Is this the nightmare you've been having then? Zane is quiet for a while before responding in a soft voice.
Yes.
Don't be scared. Dreams are the opposite of reality. I offer the unwrapped chocolate to his lips. Try it. Who knows, maybe the chocolate in your nightmares doesn't even taste like chocolate. Lowers his head and eats the chocolate. Ew. Liar. Okay. I love that he has such like he just hates carrots. Which to me is interesting, because I feel like carrots are like a sweet vegetable. So, I'm surprised that he just doesn't like carrots. Looks out the window again where the silhouette of a bird flies across a darkening sky.
Since dreams are the opposite of reality, perhaps I'm not a doctor in this one.
Interesting. Well, okay, almost done with this one. Let's go on to 8. Everything is a hazy blur in dreams, yet in Zane's dream, the flowers, trees, streets, and shops appear with remarkable clarity. Can't help but wonder how long this dream has haunted him, incessantly replaying itself to the point where every detail is fleshed out.
While it resembles my dreamscape, I can tell it's a proto-field. Over there.
Guides me to the entrance of a narrow alley. The road ahead is covered in thick fog. It's as if we reach the edge of the dream itself. From the fog, a cluster of black crystals has emerged. It blooms like flowers and is tall as a 3-story building. It blocks the path. Protocore cluster?
It regenerates very quickly after it's broken. I'd say it's as good as new within a few seconds. Yes, I tried destroying it before you woke up.
As I recall my past battles, a hypothesis forms in my mind. I think I know what's going on here. There must be another protocore cluster in the protofield, and they provide energy to each other. Carrots with melted choco. I think it potentially could be, but not something you would just eat normally, you know? Like, I would eat it. If someone just handed me a carrot with chocolate on it, I'll be like, sure. But not normally would I do it myself. Okay, we need to destroy both of them to leave this protofield. Okay.
Eating sweets certainly makes one smarter.
Thank you for the compliment. I gesture towards him. Though I'm only slightly smarter than you. Chuckling, Zane pulls down my hand. Since this is your dream, do you think you know where the other protocore cluster is?
When you're in a proto-field, using evol in a scientific matter is more effective than dreaming.
Protofield is practically drenched in erratic energy fluctuations, yet amidst the entanglement of protocurves, I detect one that stands out. I open my eyes and point in a direction. From what I've sensed, the second protocore cluster should be on the other side of the protofield. Similar energy fluctuations appear from another direction. I look at Zane. Which one would you like to pick? Okay, so we're just gonna go destroy him. Pick one, going in a different direction. Okay. Zane looks in the distance. I don't know if I imagined or not, but some sort of emotion stirred in his eyes.
The one that's farthest away.
The far end of the city is cloaked in black mist, resembling the gaping maw of a beast hidden in the shadows. Nope. I want that one. I understand this is your dream, so you know where the dangers are, but are you going to face them alone again?
This is my dream. I can get to my destination faster than you.
Your dream isn't exactly being nice to you right now. Maybe the more you try to use it, the more it'll use you instead. Let me go instead. Don't push yourself when you're in trouble. I got your back. That's a tip from your hunter escort. Smiling, I take a step and pat his back. Without waiting for Zane to respond, I wave and start walking.
Don't push yourself. from your primary care physician.
Behind me, I hear a soft sigh, followed by Zane's words that are tinged with worry. Turning around, I catch a glimpse of him standing in the shadows. He's far away now, so I can't clearly see his expression. I press my lips into a thin line and nod. Surely this won't go bad at all. Regardless of whether it's him or me, we know we'll always support each other. Okay, this is Zane's POV. As the girl walks away, her figure disappearing from the fork in the road, Zane turns his gaze towards the alley's depths. Within the thick fog, a broken streetlight flickers intermittently. He raises his hand. Parts of the mist detach themselves from the air. Spiraling and condensing, they coalesce into icicles above his palm. Dark impurities silently emerge from within them. They stop spreading just as they're about to breach the outermost layer of the white crystal. It's as if the looming black hole threatens to consume everything pure and white. Yet, a thin, unwavering layer of pristine ice remains resolute in being the last line of defense. Shadows stretch, and in the boundless fog ahead, the protocore cluster awaits him, and arrival is like a slumbering wanderer. Within the mist, a cold wind materializes as aggressive figures sluggishly stir. Ice crystals in his palm slice the air and seemingly hit nothing, but the protocore cluster shimmers for a fleeting moment. As more wanderers emerge, their roars resound and their figures phase in and out. The ice crystals solidify into sharp blades. Zane delivers his attack with decisive precision. Blades of ice tear through the darkness, and a pungent scent permeates the air. The ground beneath his feet slowly transforms. It turns soft and slimy, like sludge, stubbornly clinging to his legs. Tased, Zane looks down, peering through the mist and layers of unclear ice. His gaze falls onto his palm.
Zane.
Whoa. A bloody hue taints his hand, and an eerie shadow is cast over his senses, momentarily transported back to that bone-chilling nightmare. Zane is shocked. He looks up and knows who's standing before him. The tension is palpable, gripping him. William.
It's too late. Please.
In the howling icy wind, Zane hears his heavy breaths. Once again, he returned to the endless, snow-covered expanse of Mount Eternal. Bloody tears stream down William's empty eye sockets. Oh my god. Then, an array of faces emerges from the cluster's projection.
Aren't you going to celebrate my birthday with me? Why did you kill me? Aren't you a doctor? You should have saved me. Why didn't you save me and my child?
Zane, please. Kill me.
He's suffocating, he's trapped. His head is spinning. Zane notices his fingers are trembling uncontrollably. He staggers back only to trip over something again.
It's just an illusion. It's not real. It's not.
More and more hands stretch out towards him. They're frozen. The space around him shatters and distorts into mirrors. They reflect his bloodshot eyes. They reflect his hands are clenched so tightly the veins bulge. Black icicle suddenly pierces through the mirrors and shadows part of the protocore cluster. Protocore cluster doesn't regenerate. It resembles a cliff teetering on the edge, ready to collapse in on itself.
She made it.
As the mirror shards dissolve into black mist, the cold light intensifies and casts an ethereal glow. Determined, Zane thrusts the ice blade towards the human figure. Zane? This girl. The ice blade stops as Zane's pupils contract. It's her. But she can't possibly be here. They're your patients. How could you? Am I next? You'll kill me, right? No. You're not Zane. Who are you? It's a face he knows so well in his unspeakable nightmare. Her expression is filled with disbelief and pain. Yes, it's her. Zane, kill me. Black ice flowers bloom from her chest, their petals unfurling. She's as light as a piece of paper, separated from life's weight. Yet she falls almost with a thud in her stiff embrace. Buzzing engulfs Zane's ears as he once again pulled into the depths of a never-ending nightmare. While he knows it's an illusion, he can't break free. That moment, the cracked protocore cluster pulsates with blood-red light. The air trembles around it. Massive shadow before him breaks along with the other protocore cluster. The illusion in his arm changes again, but he doesn't look up. He only clenches his fists.
It's time to end this.
Cold gleam flickers and pure black ice crystals surge beneath him. It frees every figure that lurks within the shadows. The darkness is suppressed and his surroundings change. It's foggy. A blurry figure gradually emerges from the cracks in the space. Zane conjures black ice and takes aim. However, his body becomes immobile as if he's frozen in place.
You shouldn't throw yourself into danger just for her.
His entire body becomes encased in ice. Black crystals pierce his chest and spread into his fingers. The intense pain leaves Zane's back drenched in sweat. He's unable to control his body as he collapses. His heart races in fear, and he hears that cold voice.
Seek your destiny. Only then can you be redeemed.
Lore stuff. Okay, time for me to come back now. As the protocore cluster shatters, a distant tremor ripples through the air. Space around me transforms into mist, and moonlight shines down. Then the fog dissipates. I can feel the ground beneath my feet. I cautiously assess my surroundings and see I'm in a garden at the back of the hospital. Something's not right. This is Lincoln's Axo Hospital, but we should be in Chansha. My heartbeat quickens and a sense of foreboding washes over me. Holding my gun, I push open the door that leads to the hospital. Behind the door, a white mist emerges. Still in the nightmare. When it cleared, I noticed I was back at Zane's place. By the couch, someone was lying on the floor with their back to me. Zane?
Be careful.
Oh.
You haven't escaped this dream. There are 2 layers, and the Wanderer is still here.
I rush over to Zane and help him up. He weakly presses his hand against his left shoulder. His expression alone shows how much he's in pain. You knew. The ice! Yeah, he uses his power a lot. It, like, freezes him. Zane clenches his left hand and moves away from my hand.
The ice.
He has, like, the black ice, too.
Don't touch. It's too dangerous. I won't be able to control. Leave. Now.
A sudden voice in my head gave me pause. Despite the warning, I leaned in to inspect Zane's injury, feeling my heart sink with each passing moment. There are no visible external injuries on his body, yet a blackened ice spreads across his wrists and neck. Doesn't seem like it'll disappear anytime soon. I don't think you're just losing control of your evil. Let me see if I can help. Animation! I think.
Don't worry. I'm fine.
Yeah.
It was just...
Clicky. Doesn't look like you're just fine. Starts to melt since my method's working. Something. Why are her words so fast? Anytime
Don't waste your
it's in a cutscene.
We can still go after.
Focus on taking care of yourself first. I have to, like, read it. Push him down. From now on, you listen to me. It doesn't matter if it's related to your health. Something. There's no use resisting. It'll help you suppress your evil first.
My left shoulder. A little lower.
Okay, let's resonate. Might feel a bit more familiar with something. My main complaint with lads is every time there's a cutscene, you have no idea what MC is saying. The words appear so fast. If you rush in head first again, I'll do something. I would
hope so.
I don't know if that's even what it said. You.
I know how this nightmare ends. Wanderers aren't the only threat here. When push comes to shove, leaving me behind might be for the best.
I'm not leaving you. I always keep my word. What else do you need me to do?
If I do something that ends up hurting you, don't go easy on me.
Okay. You wish. Didn't you agree that you'll do whatever I say? Well, here's my first order. You're not allowed to talk like that anymore. Wait, this is... Zane, be careful. Oh.
What happened?
I absorbed the black ice.
Letting you step into this nightmare perhaps was another mistake. But at least I have one last choice.
Why'd you take it back? I did all that to save you. As I gather my thoughts, the weary face before me momentarily merges with the blurry image of Zane in my fragmented memories, but they immediately separate. Wait. When I was pulled in the protofield, I was attacked by a wanderer and lost consciousness? The wound should be on my body, but it's gone. I give Zane an inquisitive look. I want an answer, but he averts his gaze instead. Zane, what did you do while I was unconscious? Okay. So this is why you're losing control of your evil. Or is this why you're losing control of your evil? His silence confirms my suspicions. I lower my head and my hands that rest on his tighten. Before the worry and guilt in my heart coalesce into coherent words, they disappear because of Zane's presence. Lowers his head and it soon rests on top of my head. Oh.
You're my hunter, Escort, correct? Protecting you was protecting myself. And after subjecting you to a distressing dream, ensuring you can leave safely is the least I should do.
Why are you making it sound like you dragged me through hell and back? Your dream didn't hurt me. The mist is exploiting it.
What if
That's the wanderer
wasn't the only source of danger? You've seen how bleak and oppressive this dream is. As you said, it's not exactly being nice to me. Perhaps the dream itself is the real threat here.
Zane talks slower, enunciating each word with a gentle tone. It's as if he's trying to calm his simmering inner turmoil. I realize something. After we entered the protofield and it's based on Zane's dream, he's been acting more hesitant. Could it be... Zane, this nightmare is more than just a dream to you, right? I sense his hands suddenly move, a testament to its master's emotions that are always restrained.
A dream remains a dream so long as you wake up from it. But when that day comes, I can't wake up.
Are you worried you'll be trapped in your dreams? Or that your dreams will encroach on reality? That day ever comes, I'll find you in your dream. Even if the world falls into chaos and everything turns upside down, I'll never forget who I am, and I won't forget who you are. By then, I'll find you in your dreams, the real you. The resonance light quietly flows from my fingers as I make a not-so-solemn promise in a calm voice. Zane's breath hitches as if suspended in the air for a while, then he exhales, his breath carrying the weight of unspoken sentiments. If all else fails, I'll bury you in the body of a snowman. You'll be a super big snowman.
What?
I close my eyes and banish the myriad of questions and worries from my mind. If you can't deal with it by yourself, then we'll face it together. And the best there is, so I'm sure I can lend a hand.
I see your problem-solving skills are more on the straightforward, brutal side. Should we consider this a side effect of you becoming stronger?
It's called having freedom that comes with power. Purify. All the black ice has disappeared. How are you feeling? Does it still hurt? Look up and meet Zane's gaze. It seems he's been observing me for a while.
It doesn't hurt anymore.
Don't. Just as I'm about to tell Zane not to lie again, he turns over my hand. A sliver of glimmering, icy light appears in my palm. He takes back his hand and two chubby little ice seals tumble into my hand.
You get two. As an escort, you are very professional while on the job. This is your reward, since I have nothing else to give you. Do you trust me now?
From where I am, light and shadows dance upon his features. They accentuate the mirth in his eyes. You keep telling me not to push myself, but you also need to stop disregarding your safety. He nods, I clench my hand and reach out to him. I help him stand on his feet as I get up. He said this dream has 2 layers. Are we in the outer one because we broke the inner layer? Zane doesn't refute my statement. He turns around and walks ahead to open the door. We step out and are greeted by the night breeze. We retract our steps through the corridor and return to the hospital garden, which feels familiar yet strange.
A mutated wanderer's protofield defies normal logic. It could be hiding anywhere.
Outside the hospital, skyscrapers rise like towering concrete trees in a forest. Meanwhile, the rest of the city stands in eerie silence. I can use my eval to return the protofield to its original state.
Negative consequences born from mistakes don't need to be fixed.
The sky swiftly darkens as if time itself has become accelerated.
We have no choice but to destroy this place.
Wait, you're evil. We'll do it together. Yeah, stop using it.
Are you ready?
Resonate. Black snowflakes drift from our interlocked fingers. The night wind momentarily suspends before swirling into a frenzied flurry once more. Underneath our feet, a vast expanse of ice crystals blossom. The ground, the buildings, and even the particles floating in the air were all ensnared in the swift spread of chilling night, wrapped in its icy embrace. In an instant, the entire world froze into a black amber. A rift violently tears through the fabric of the space. A wanderer can't hide anymore. It screeches and reveals its true form. There it is. Let's go. Zane's coat flutters wildly in the wind. Amidst nightmarish darkness, an icy glimmer materializes in his hand.
Let's end this before the breaking dawn arrives.
Is there a battle next, I think? There is. Okay. Let me get ready. That was it to move it. Okay. So this thing. Ah. Ah. At least there's only one.
We'll depart when you're ready. This is danger. It's your turn.
No problem.
Keep your distance from it.
I'm getting the hang of it.
Don't rush. Let's see what it's up to.
Bring it on.
It is falling apart.
You won't escape. Zane.
Here it comes. Leave it to me. Is this what you wanted?
Perfect.
With our combined strength.
Here I go.
Okay. Mists. So that's what the Wanderer looked like this whole time.
Here it comes. Watch out.
Keep your distance, or else you'll get hurt. Leave this to me.
Thanks, Zane.
Make sure to dodge the attack with our combined strength.
Here I go. Eat this.
Okay. Zane, move.
Zane.
Here it comes. Leave it to me. Is this what you wanted?
Perfect.
It's your turn. It is weak. Now's our chance. I'll send it on a journey.
Its final journey.
Keep your distance, or else you'll get
Okay.
hurt. That was fast.
They sound so calm. They do.
It recovered. Be careful.
Zane.
Here it comes. Stay where I can see you. Make sure to dodge the attacks.
Bring it on.
There we go.
Crush them.
Hello, Bawida. Welcome, welcome. Power does MC have? Well, in the game it's called Anhausen class. But she can like basically like whoever she's with, she can take on their power. And she's like it's a very rare thing to be Anhausen. Which means they can pretty much work with anyone, and if they resonate with them, like she can use the ice. Or if she's with Xavier, she can use like the light power and so on and so on. That's how that works. Okay, now I move everything back. Move me back up here. Alrighty. Last one for Zane. Once the final blow is dealt to the Wanderer, an intense tremor surges from the depths of my heart. But the resonance is unmistakably... the resonance is unmistakably this time. It's akin to gentle waves brimming with power. Why do I... That just sounds so weird. A light, warm glow gently descends into my palm. OP. Yeah. Is this Chansha Hospital? Breaking dawn's light streams in through the window. In the silent corridor, the air carries a faint scent of disinfectant. Have you returned? Zane.
I'm here.
As my hand is tenderly squeezed, I turn my head. Zane is next to me. Wait, I need to double check. Are we still in the protofield, or are we in reality? Turn around first. And turn back now. Though his expression has a bit of helplessness, Zane still complies.
Are you double-checking or making me play a game of turnaround?
I'm confirming that Dr. Zane is the person with me right now. Bursts of laughter erupts from deep within me, but in the very next second I collapse onto the ground. His arms immediately extend to steady me.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Guess I have been out for like 2 days and all I had was a piece of chocolate. And then fought a wanderer. I reach out but stop once I realize I'm holding something. I open my hand and see a protocore fragment. It emits a faint green glow. A fragment of the ether core? At least our effort wasn't for nothing.
You're back.
Nice, I got it.
Zane.
Captain Will and the others rush over from the opposite end of the corridor. Their expression reflect a mixture of relief, joy, and concern.
Are you two okay? You're not hurt, are you? It's been 3 whole days.
3 days?
Since you were trapped in that Wanderer's proto field. Everyone's been worried sick.
From Captain Willow, I learned that exactly 3 days had passed since we entered the peculiar protofield. The patient had been relocated to a secure ward and is now out of danger following resuscitation. During this time, the entire hospital was being protected by Chansha City's hunters who carried out a thorough investigation.
By the way, we discovered a strange device while investigating the ICU.
Speaking in a quieter tone, she gives me a sealed, transparent bag.
We found it hidden inside a flux stabilizer that was sitting in a corner. Almost went unnoticed. Ever since that incident happened in the ER, the hospital's flux stabilizers have been examined or replaced.
So only recently does someone tamper with one of them? Take the sealed bag and show a grateful smile. I'll ask the association to conduct an investigation. Okay. Lincoln City, 3 days later. Back home. I open the door to Zane's home. It's quiet. Or at Zane's home. Zane? I tiptoe into the living room. Zane is peacefully sleeping on the couch. The curtains gently flutter in the warm breeze. Light and shadows glide from his nose to his chin. Is he sleeping or... Move closer and place my hand over his chest. Phew, he's just sleeping. He must be exhausted. Approaching Zane, I kneel down to be at eye level with him. I carefully cover him with the blanket that was draped on the couch. Tension on Zane's furrowed brow dissipates. His breathing is steady and his expression is serene and relaxed. I look at his face, the thoughts in my mind racing as I reflect on the whirlwind of events that have unfolded recently. He can finally rest. My watch vibrates. I leave the living room and answer Simone's call. Simone! I love her! I love her! Simone!
Preliminary analysis results are out for the thing you brought back.
Tell me.
It has an intricate structure. Took me a while to disassemble it. I found a radio frequency chip that resonates with metaflux fluctuations. Basically, it's an energy transmitter. It can locate protocores and even attract wanderers via fluctuations.
That's awful. So someone made a device that can attract wanderers. A wanderer attracting transmitter? As I recall what happened, one figure stands out as the most suspicious. Carter. He just showed up before and after the patient displayed abnormalities. I share my suspicions with Simone. She then poses her own questions.
The complexity of this small device is far beyond his understanding, and even Xander's sciences. It exhibits highly advanced protocore technology. Xander Sciences is a medical institution. There's no way they could possess protocore tech that rivals the association, right?
So what are you thinking?
After the founder of Xander Sciences, Raymond, passed away, the company's future...
Raymond was...
Only recently was it acquired by a well-known group.
Oh... Wait, Raymond was the funder of Xander Sciences? I don't remember this. But now things are piecing together. Okay.
Its biggest shareholder right now should be...
Ever. It's at that moment The fragmented pieces of information in my mind gradually lock into place and form a cohesive image. Carter mentioned the patient at Chansha Hospital has been undergoing long-term treatment at Xander Sciences. Raymond, the funder of Xander Sciences, was in a similar situation. The peculiar crystals in the operating room and the monsters in the N109 zone come from the same source. That means Ever is creating monsters. No good. Once again, Zane finds himself chasing after that familiar figure. Oh, it was her. Under radiant sunlight, cicadas chirp in the background while the pristine azure sky stretches as far as the eye can see. The sun sits on the edge of the city's high-rise buildings. The girl turns to him. She smiles. At least he caught up to her.
Finally.
He holds out his hand to the girl, and she firmly grasps it. Huh? Okay, yet the two find themselves tumbling back into a seemingly endless, empty corridor. Black crystals emerge from his palm, they encroach on the girl's forearm. Sunlight is engulfed by darkness once more. Okay. I guess that's where Zane's story leaves off. Okay. So that was Zane's. Okay. Hold up. I heard Stinky banging on the door. Let me go get him. Never mind, he left. Alrighty. Do I go? I guess we'll continue with Raphael's branch. I want to read Xavier so badly. Move myself over. Move this over. Okay. Who left? Kitty. Cat. He was knocking on my door, but I was like in the middle of reading, so I was like, I'm gonna finish this and then get him. But he's impatient and he just left already. Cause I didn't immediately come let him in. Alrighty. We have Raphael. So, this happens basically at the same time as Zane's. Basically, whichever route you pick is kind of like what happens. But for sake of this, I will read all of them. Also, I'm kind of dreading reading Xavier's, so let's get into Raphael. Okay, jewelry, luxury homes, connections. The wealth Maxwell has accumulated extends beyond mere money. According to insiders, Maxwell, who made a name for himself, possesses exceptional jewelry appraisal skills ever since he was young. The banquet he's preparing for his wedding anniversary this year will be held on a private island. All invitees are wealthy celebrities. Get a sippy. Be hard to get close to someone like him. Besides, this person is already on the association's watch list. Looks like I'll have to tap into my precious connections to complete this mission. The villa on the bay quietly sits in the cool, salty sea air. Welcoming my arrival, the familiar iron gate is half open as always. Stretch. Okay, actually good stopping point before we start the next section. Stretch and sit up a bit. Very interesting though. Zane's. How Zane's ends. I didn't read this one. I need to remind him that his habit of leaving the door open should be broken. I'm at Mo Art Studio. Oh boy, I gotta deal with Raphael. Here we go. I close the door behind me and head to Raphael's studio. Like,
So much better. But your position still isn't visually appealing.
there are other people here? That's rare. The wind blows open another door before I can reach it, and the sound of waves resounding inside the house rushes to greet me. Should making reward ban the word cute for 5 minutes. Oh no. They keep Xavier's story sad, it seems. Anytime I get into Xavier's story, I cry. In front of the large floor-to-ceiling window, an unusual figure swings their arms as they're bathed in sunlight. Raphael? God, what is he gonna say? Raphael, dressed in formal clothes, turns around. A smile appears on his face as he places his right hand on his chest. He bows.
Welcome, my esteemed guest. Please, take a seat.
Mid! Why are you being like... He points at a cushioned, high-backed chair by the small dining table next to him. With his gaze, he urges me to sit. When you mentioned a concert, you were talking about this. It's happening now?
Of course.
Sunlight washes over the chair, a cup of tea sits on the edge of the table, and a dark red plush carpet covers the floor. Puts a lot of thought into preparing this. He's not messing around.
Since the audience is here, the concert can officially begin.
Me? Can't help but let my gaze fall on the thin paintbrush in Raphael's hand.
Watch closely. This isn't just any paintbrush. It's...
Raphael slightly lifts his chin to create suspense, then he turns back to the floor-to-ceiling window, he holds the paintbrush, and poses. He's the most dramatic dude ever. If I'm not mistaken, that's the pose the conductor does.
Is everyone ready?
Huh? I look around the room again, I'm the only one here. Even if we count the beach, only a few seagulls are perched nearby. They're preening their feathers.
Cookies.
Cookies! The seagulls on the beach suddenly turn their heads towards Raphael. They stretch their necks and squawk loudly. Hold on.
There's no time. Lemons.
The joyful cries of the seagulls immediately change at the same time. They hit a different high-pitched note and hold it for a while. He did not just train a bunch of seagulls. The cool sea breeze lifts the hem of his suit and blends with the warm sunlight to create a relaxing, refreshing experience. Xavier's pose is simple yet subtly expressive. His eyes are half closed as if he's engrossed in a melodious tune. Assuming this is a mime performance, it's perfect in terms of being a concert. It's a shame I can't mute the world. Before the seagull's maddening cries overwhelm my mind, I go to the window and set down a plate of cookies and lemons. The rhythmic cries stop. Seagulls fly in to snatch the food before scattering. They're satisfied. Clay.
Excuse me.
Raphael watches the seagulls disband. He reluctantly puts down his paintbrush.
Not only did you interrupt the conductor, but you also fed the orchestra during a concert. I've never met an audience member as audacious as you.
Weren't they supposed to bribe the seagulls so they stay quiet? CYP's mainless guy.
Okay, I guess that was pretty obvious.
Tell me to bring my noise-canceling headphones next time. Rael points to the earbuds, headphones, and a pillow on the sofa.
I think it's pretty clear how I've spent these past few days. These seagulls are so noisy that I can't get anything done, you know. If I don't find a way to discipline them soon, I'll have to resort to drastic measures.
Seagulls finish the food on their plate and flap their wings. They fly towards the azure ocean.
Well, a hasty curtain call is to be expected for a seagull performance. The weather's so nice today. Do I have the honor of inviting you to afternoon tea since the concert's over?
Twirling the paintbrush in his hand, Raphael walks to the small dining table. He lifts the tablecloth with the paintbrush's handle.
I was planning to surprise you when it ended, but I suppose my plans can never keep up with you.
Was the concert only the beginning? Is this the real reason you invited me over?
No.
The aroma of food lingers in the air as Raphael pours me a cup of hot tea. His gaze implies there's more than meets the eye as it's reflected in the drink's ripples.
I heard some rumors, and even if I didn't invite you, you'd probably find me of your own accord.
It's like the sea breeze is good at carrying news.
Since you left the N109 zone, certain eyes that lurk in the shadows are waiting for the play's next act. Problems keep coming up.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which one you'll deal with first, though. So, I'll take the initiative and offer you a reward of your choice.
Yeah, Raphael is the one that got us into the N109 zone. And basically set it up for us to get kidnapped. That was the whole thing. Okay. I swallow my food after contemplating my choices. I pick up my cup and extend it towards him with the question. Why don't you be even more honest? Is there something that needs my immediate attention?
Not necessarily, but it is something only you can do.
Me?
Yes, only you.
Corner of Raphael's mouth curls up. As we clink glasses, his expression carries a hint of determination. No, this matter is anything but ordinary for him and me.
Breaking the shackles of time requires patience. As they say, haste makes waste. Let's talk about your issue first, yeah?
The well-known tycoon Maxwell is on the association's watch list for suspected involvement in illegal protocore smuggling. Okay, so Maxwell's the really rich one. And then we use Raphael to get into his wedding thing. Okay. The last auction he attended, he bought a set of jewelry that wasn't top tier for a high price and claimed it was for his wedding anniversary. Would a wealthy entrepreneur skilled in jewelry appraisal make such a mistake? He's suspicious.
Based on our intel, the association suspects this was an illegal protocore transaction disguised as a jewelry auction. And when we look at the price, if it's really related to protocores, it must be no ordinary type.
In other words, an ether core might be hidden in that jewelry. Hello, Angel Rider. Welcome, welcome.
We don't have any conclusive evidence at the moment, so we can't confiscate his assets. You'll have to do an undercover investigation.
Yes, Captain. Maxwell plans to give the jewelry to his wife at the banquet. If I attend, I might be able to inspect it. As for getting my hands on an invitation from a tycoon... Wow, it's like I know a super rich, famous person. Only you can do this, Raphael.
I know. Your eyes already acknowledged how wonderful I am.
Oh my
the moment
god.
you walked through that door. You don't need to butter me up even
This guy. Raphael leaves the changing room with his hands behind his back. Anticipation builds with each step he takes. What about the invitation?
Didn't I say I'd present you with a reward of your choice? Here you go.
A shadow falls in front of me. Raphael covers my face with one hand and ties something at the back of my head with the other. Forgot your name's different on here? Oh. Are you on another platform? That I would recognize your name from? I raise my hand and touch the smooth surface. The object is sort of firm. Raphael wraps an arm around my shoulders and leads me to the mirror. A mask for a masquerade?
And the invitation to Maxwell's private banquet.
Raphael stands behind me. He appears to be dissatisfied with how the mask is positioned. While talking, he undoes the knot and reties it. Oh, hello, Bad Fox. Welcome over here.
Maxwell and his wife Gabriella met at a masquerade ball. The theme of their wedding anniversary is reliving the moment. Guests will wear customized masks as part of his commemorative gift.
Sounds like he really loves his wife. But these masks are custom made, so they must represent its wearer's identity, right?
Yup. Your clothes and jewelry are ready too. Now's the perfect time to get acquainted with your new identity.
Wait, I'm the one going in? I forgot this story. I glance at my reflection in the mirror. I notice Raphael's somewhat extravagant formal attire that suits a masquerade. So you're not an artist? I'm curious about the new relationship you set up for us. Mischievous, Raphael winks at me as if I'm looking at my reflection in the mirror.
A new, talented opera singer who's accompanied by a dedicated manager, bodyguard, and assistant.
Which one of us is the opera singer?
I'm definitely not your manager, bodyguard, or assistant. I never accept side gigs.
Hello, JJ. Welcome back. 3 days later, on a luxurious lot, the banquet is in full swing. Melodious music accompanies the event. I quietly touch the back of my head. The mask is on my face and the straps show no sign of becoming loose. The champagne glass in hand, I stand behind Raphael. I occasionally pretend to take a sip as I observe the people around us. Wow, he's really hiding his identity. It's like barely covered his eye. Raphael, who's always wearing a mask, turns around and looks at the distance between us with some confusion. He gestures for me to come closer.
Your clothes and mannerisms are your face in a banquet like this, which means they're under everyone's scrutiny. So, people are gonna think I brought an assassin with me when you stand over there like that.
No. I mouth, "This is the distance bodyguard should be at," to Raphael.